The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the Spider S&P 500 ETF Trust with the ticker symbol SPY. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. I do have a course sale running right now where you can get 50% off my technical analysis course, and the last day to do that is today. So the link is in the video description below. So let's take a look at the SPY. It finally broke out above the 410 level, ran the stops, and looks like we're seeing a pullback occur. So is this the top and we're going to continue down with this downtrend right here, or are we just gonna pull back and find some type of support to continue higher? Well, let's go over the price action. So I'll put a horizontal line at that 410 level because that's a key level in the past, because prices found resistance 3 times. This was the first time, second time, this is the third time right here. We broke above it, so this could be a failed breakout, very similar to what happened at in the past when we broke above the 410 level. You can see this was a failed breakout right here, and every time we broke above it, prices could not hold it. So we need to see prices hold it. So I think when we pull back to it maybe next week, is it going to hold and we're going to get a bounce and then continue higher, or we're just gonna break right through it like we did in the past? So if history repeats, this is not a good sign. We'll have to wait and see, but as right now, we could see prices fail to hold above here and just break down lower. So that is a possibility. Let's take a look at this channel right here. So this was the uptrend channel that prices were respecting before seeing that breakout of the channel. And the reason we continued higher, because we had the first break of the channel. Normally we don't just reverse right away, usually make a couple attempts higher. So this was the first attempt higher, and this was the second attempt. So the 2 attempts already made at the highs. We broke the 410 level, and also if you do a little short-term channel for this price action, you can see that we just had an overshoot. So this is like a climax point. You can see how this green bar is no longer inside this channel. However, it was holding against the top very nicely until just on Thursday. So this is an overshoot, so it could be a climax point, and we are very overextended once again. So we're far away from the EMA. We just broke the 410 level. We just had a new high of the orange channel. We had 2 legs up. So there's a lot of indicators telling me that we should continue lower, or at the very least see a pullback. So I think this 410 level is going to be critical. If it holds, then we can continue higher, or just maybe a little bit more. But if it breaks, I mean, we're probably going to continue down a good amount. So also this target is in play. So this was the first leg higher. This was the second leg. We were attempting to make the second leg higher to the 436 level. But whenever price comes short of a measured move target by a large amount, and this would be a large amount because we only reached the 418 level, then we could get a strong reversal in the opposite direction. And maybe this is the leg that traders are looking at, another large leg down. That will take us to the 335. So basically next week is going to be critical. If I see a lot of selling, then basically all my indicators telling me on the chart are coming true, and we're going to be seeing a collapse or a crash down back to the lows. But if we just see a little bit of correction, nothing crazy, and we find some type of support on this channel, this green channel, then we could probably just continue higher, and we're still in the formation of the second leg higher. So we'll have to wait and see what price wants to do at the end of the day. If it does a large move down, then most likely it wants to continue drop down. If it's just a little pullback, then we are still in the formation of the second leg higher to the 436 level. So we'll have to wait and see. It just depends on all next week. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. So that was the daily chart. Here's the weekly chart for the SPY. And there's some conflicting signals on the chart, and you can see that we had this uptrend channel in play. So we just had the first break of it, and there's a good chance we come back to retest these highs at the 480 level in the future, as long as we don't drop too far down. We don't want to drop down all the way back down to the 228. So we can still go up there, but it's better to stay in the upper bounds. So right now this is just a pullback in the long term, because you can see that we only pulled back 50% So it's just a pullback in the grand scheme of things, but there is this downtrend that we have to keep an eye on too. So we just had the first break of it. Prices came up short here, and that will lead to a breakout on the opposite side, which we just got. And it does look like the uptrend correction is played out because we made a new high of it recently. So it looks like prices could be just, you know, trading sideways. So I could do a range pattern. This is fitting okay against the price action. So you can see how we're just kind of seeing these large swings up and down between the 414 level and the 364 level. So we're just making these large swings up and down. So market structure tells me if we're at the top of the range, we should go back down to the lows, which is right over here. So you know, it's the possibility. I don't want to say that this is the bottom just yet. I mean, I want to see maybe a couple more attempts down that fails and then we continue higher. I still think there's a possibility to go down to these lows. Not even a small one. I think there's a very good one, a good chance of that occurring. But again, this uptrend, it has a lot of force to it, so we don't have to go down to the lows. We could just, you know, go back up to these highs. So that's what I mean when there's some conflicting signals on the chart. Which one is going to play out first? Is it the downtrend going to get a new low first, and then we're going to see the rally higher, or we're just going to not make that new low and just see that rally higher from here? So that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's the whole point of using the tools that I'm showing you guys. So is the downtrend still in play and we're going to go down to these lows and then go higher, or are we going to just go higher and forget about these lows? So right now, you know, it does look like it's kind of weak for this push higher. Looks like it, you know, still a correction. So we could see that a new low being made in the future, maybe in the next couple of months. So we'll have to wait and see. But as right now, next week is very important. If we break down below a large amount, we start seeing a lot of selling, then we probably just made our top. If we just see a little pullback and, you know, or even continuation of the uptrend, the micro uptrend, then we're going for those 420s and 430 levels. So that's all I have for SPY this week, Sunday, and I'll give you guys an update next week, Sunday. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video with your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.